Next time you're able, look to the sky. Watch the moon cross it. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my crash. Clear. Do you think me so sheltered? My entire clutch battled beholders deep within the eye of the sky. We infiltrated a Nyogi spelljammer and laid waste to its crew. The tears span Toral's sky, Venisk. There is more to this realm than this grassy pebble. But enough of this. You are wasting your resting time. Come dawn, we resume our search for a creche.
The leader of the pack comes to chat. What's on your mind? You must be pleased to have a clear path forward. The sooner we find this priestess gut, the better. Can't wait to get rid of this thing in my head. The same. These parasites are proving suspiciously benign. But suppose I turn. What would you do? Really? I'd just kill you. Anyway, get some rest. Try not to dream about tying me up. The Blade of Frontiers. Let's hope Will lives up to his name. We'll need all the help we can get. There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway. Just forget you ever saw it. Must we? No harm in a little mystery, don't you think? Conversation shouldn't be made. It should be grown. Let the seeds sprout in their own time. Sweet of you, but don't worry. I'm sure you'll get to know me just fine by traveling together. No need for interrogations just yet. Thank you. I'm sure we'll get along perfectly well. We've been through quite a lot, with likely more to come. Care to narrow it down a little? I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course. Perhaps. Perhaps not. If we do survive, we'll have separate lives to return to. I need to get to Baldur's Gate. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. As soon as possible. Thank you. And you're right. It's a delicate matter. Not something for light conversation. Must I? Thinking about it won't help. We know what to do, so let's do it. Find a way to rid ourselves of these things. If we're truly desperate, we can try to convince that goblin gut in assisting us. I'm not too hopeful that a Gith Kresh will actually prove our salvation, but worth keeping in mind. I must admit, you've been a surprise, and not an unpleasant one. Kindred spirits are few and far between for me. Besides, you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. How can I do anything but sing your praises? Fine. What's on your mind? It seems like you have ample company already. You'll need to figure out who you can live without before I can join. Wonderful. I was beginning to feel a little left out. What's next, I wonder?
Still breathing, despite everything.
My patience wanes.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
I would have...
Chatter already, Tusky. I expect I am your first. Tsk. I suppose I am as alien to you as you are to me. I know of your kind, but I do not often encounter them. That large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake. It was an observation, not a compliment. No matter. I do not intend to stay long in this place. I understand much beyond your comprehension. More to the point, I know the cure for our condition. It is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more and question less. Yes, in great detail. It starts with a fever and memory loss. Then you start to hallucinate. Your hair falls out, and you bleed from every orifice. Your bones will change form. Your jaw will split to allow room for 4 great tentacles. All skin will turn to gore and be shed to reveal new flesh underneath. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born. Words forged in steel. May your actions express the same metal. We must find my kind and be rid of the parasite. It's as simple as that. The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me. Yes, if you give it no further thought. But anomalies lead to surprises. Bad surprises. Besides, what hasn't happened may yet come to pass.
I'll take that. Light on my feet.
We meet again, as predicted. I shall be here in thy camp, for whenever thou hast need of my services. Be assured, it is not by choice. Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking. Most willingly, forsooth. Their passions doth run deep for what hath been wrought upon them. Suspicion always haunts the guilty mind. My services are all that I can proffer thee. What thou wilt do with them is for thee to undertake. Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more. Because it is my calling. There is little else to explain. A matter of coin. Very well. Fate, dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a There are many answers to that question. None are important. Correct. No.
How can I help? Let's see. I hail from Waterdeep, City of Splendors. I am a wizard of considerable acclaim and scholar of exceptional accomplishment. I have a cat, a library, and a weakness for a good glass of wine. And if the mood takes me, I'm known to try my hand at poetry. There. Certainly. That I have a great respect for privacy, for instance, especially my own. What's on your mind?
A tingle runs through your head and down to your feet.
Ah, there it is. That shiver. Our little brainworms have made fast friends, it would seem. How do you feel? Healthy, and troubled by that fact. Before the Illithid's unscheduled surgery, I'd felled hundreds of beasts and a fair few fiends. The tadpoles weakened me, suppressed greater talents, but beyond that, I've showed no signs of turning. No nausea, no pain, not even a hot flash. Indeed. Perhaps the worm's vat was poisoned. Perhaps we're uncommonly fit. Or perhaps the tadpoles are merely on holiday. We could conjecture all night. I suppose the why doesn't matter so much as the what next. And that answer is plain as the horns on a war devil's head. We get these things out. let's get some rest. Dawn comes sooner than we think. The Blade of Frontiers at your calling. My father once said, "One does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call." So it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. A child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse bled into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after. Proud? No. Angry. Angry at the monsters preying on innocents. Angry at the so-called good gods for tolerating the cruelty of the evil. Angry at myself that it took so long for me to see the coast suffering. The frontiers demanded a blade, and so I heeded. Baldur's Gate, born and raised, the only son of a single father. He wanted one life for me. I chose another. We haven't spoken since I left the city. A classic drama, a staunch father and his rebellious son. Better heard from the bard's lips than mine. Karlach's fires raged in Baldur's Gate before she escaped to Avernus, as my source told it, and she was planning to return. One of the archdevils Zariel's own, chaos incarnate, a devil with pure fire for a heart. I made my way to Avernus to stop her. She fled from my reach, even climbed aboard the Mind Flayer ship as it screeched through the hells. I followed in close pursuit. I can't bear to imagine the lives Karlach might be taking, the damage she might be doing. A powerful friend with a keen interest in privacy. I'm sworn to say no more. All right. What else is on your mind? A most vicious one, in fact. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days. By all means. I've come to know a fair few village clerics, but none with the skill to pull these worms from our heads. From what I understand, there's a healer called Nettie in the Grove. Perhaps she's got the talent. We should pay her a visit.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
all's well that ends not as bad as it could have. Have to keep going.
You know, I've been thinking, reflecting on what tomorrow might bring when we meet this goblin priestess. Will she know how to bring the worm under control? Will this little adventure of ours be over? Good. I don't want you to run off just yet. You're quite the ally after all. Traversing Avernus, surviving the crash, surviving everything that's followed. I'm not easily impressed by people, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for. You have your charms, more than you think.
The smile on his pretty lips is a touch too composed, a bit too perfect. He may not mean a word he says.
Oh, you're no fun. Sleep tight. I'll see you later. I'm sure. Need something? Oh, what's to tell? I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all rather tedious. Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special.
Let's move. Best be on my way. I should speak up.
Well met.
I'd love to join, but I don't think there's enough space for me to squeeze in. I like how youth. Eyes open, mouth shut.
No time to rest. One day I'll catch a break.
Staying out of sight.
Still alive, so that's progress. Need to find a way forward.
be keeping an eye on you. Understand?
If I choose to kill you, you will not even see it.
More goblins. What's next?
The waiting's getting to me. If we left, we could at least make a run for it.
Again. Swing and swing and parry. Ah! And again.
What's up for
Swing
discussion?
and swing and. Ah!
He's trying to tell you something, but you can't make any sense of it. He nods, then reaches for a concealed hatch. His eyes flicker to yours for an instant, then away, as if it hurts to look at you.
Assume nothing. Speak. Eager for battle. Proceeding.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it. These boots have seen everything.
Well, look who's come to visit. My kids say you've been busy since you got here. And I hear you have a problem. A few things are missing from your pack. Is that right? I heard you helped Melly with that locket. I owe you for that. And we're happy to be helped. Now, what can I do for you? Sure, Sylphie probably grabbed them by mistake. Here you go. Won't happen again. And to make sure none of the kids on the job outside mess with you, show them this. You got it. Now, we done here, or what? I do, as a matter of fact. Revenge. I want to steal that big, shiny idol they're all chanting at. The important thing is to get it away from them. That ritual's gonna get us all killed. And we can sell it once we get to the city. Thing like that's gotta be worth a small fortune. Be careful. They look as brittle as old bark, but they're vicious. Anything else? Anything else? Well...
You're blocking my light! Oh, I remember you. You're the one who helped me get away. You want something? Or you just here to stare at my forehead? Look, if I had it, would I tell you? This entire conversation is a waste of our time, don't you think? Now find yourself a maze and get lost. I'm busy.
You don't look so tough. Mull fought off a hobgoblin all by herself. Not long until we leave now.
Eager for battle. Like its will be done.
Let's get on with it.
Ready for anything. Onward.
The gate will never see us coming.
Into the shadows. Onward.
Never a dull moment. At least things have stayed interesting. On my way.
Use that too. Your entire body.
Maggots will be done.
Can't give up now. Never wanted the easy path.
Any questions, children?
How many people are dumb enough to ask?
I want to have a word.
Need anything else? Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
Assume nothing.
So
Use that too. Your entire body is a weapon.
Feels like we're all waiting to die.
Butcher. Really?
Sure. Blood excites me.
Oh, great. Your blade's up.
Easy, Money. Yeah, right.
And we'll have a dog, right?
They don't allow them in Baldur's Gate. Cats, though?
A little orange cat. And a house with a little door so that it can come and go as it pleases.
And a high fence to keep eavesdroppers out. No bother. We're just daydreaming anyhow.
What about you? Big plans for when you get to the city? I think I've heard of that place. Something about a stuffed dragon's head in one of the dining rooms. It's settled, Danis. You, me, and the Elf Song Tavern first thing when we arrive. If we see you there, we'll get you a pint. For your finder's fee.
Hope the road isn't too bad.
Could have been us, they call.
Thanks to you, that kid is my locket. My mum gave that to me on her deathbed. Got nothing to say to you. You got nothing I want. How did you... All right, fine, I'll give you some coin for it. It's the last thing of Mum's I have. It's worth everything to me. What are you waiting for? I told you I'd give you some coin. Hand it over. I don't know what to say. I know it's stupid. It's all I have of her is all. Kind of you, friend. Here's something for your troubles. Not long, matter of fact. Was in another family right up until my mum stole it. But it's mine now. All I have. Yeah, all right. It wasn't. She stole it from a house she cleaned. All right. They didn't pay her much. They owed her a perk or two. Yeah. Thanks to you. Anyway, I should go. See you around.
Shouldn't be too long now.
We're packing up, and I'd advise you to do the same. Seems our kind ain't welcome here.
Dennis?
Can't afford to stay idle. Let's get going.
Indolence breeds madness. One true way.
My faith protects me.
Unseen as I was taught.
Sharp as ever. Sharp as ever. Tolerance down.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Where am I needed?
What to do? Breathe deep and move.
Use the target practice.
We're exposed now.
Indolence breeds madness. Proceeding. Undetected.
No one stopped me yet. Swift as my feet can carry me.
I'll talk to the guards at Baldur's Gate. I speak their language.
My love, you were a caravan escort for 3 days, and you quit in the middle of your shift.
You sound like your father.
Well, it was his caravan.
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city.
Looking ahead.
I am not grumpy. Scowl on your face will You're an idiot.
Right. I've got food, water, my dagger.
Having fun with your new goblin friend? Bet you aren't.
Please, leave us be. This isn't a good time.
It's fine, Memnos. I've had some time to think since we last talked. Can't say I'm enjoying it much.
Waiting to die.
Something's on my mind.
Goblins, druids. Grab what you can and get...
Let's see what this does.
Shoes. Where are my boots?
Yeah, you bunch of softies.
off limits. Leave. That's bull. Get the hells out of here before I call the guards. Is there an empty space between your ears? Out! I won't say it again!
Dennis? Can't wait to get back to the gate.
If it ain't the feeling...
You sure you want to be seen with me? I ain't exactly popular with this lot.
Half my crew are full of holes. Now I'm gonna take the blame for leading the goblins here. And losing track of the bloody druid.
Alson. He's a leader around these parts.
We've got a contract to track down some relic.
Didn't work out, though. Goblins got him when we were turning tail. He's either digging latrines or boiling in a cookpot by now. Job's all yours, if you got death wish.
There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic, supposedly buried round these parts.
But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it. If I knew that, I wouldn't be back here, with half my crew gone. But look, if you're itching to meet Kellenvor, I won't stop you.
It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us.
I'd give you the map and wish you a happy funeral, but my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own todger. Goblins made sure to the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. It'll show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying. Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldur's Gate when you die.
And you quit in a minute.
Watch your bags, eh? Can't believe the kid thought he could bet he's learned his lesson now.
Moving in.
off limits. Leave. Well, look elsewhere. Is there an empty space between your ears? Out! I won't say it again! Guards!
At the ready.
Stop! This place is off limits. Leave.
Should mind my step.
Stop! This place is off limits. Leave.
How much further can I go?
Stop! This place is off limits. Leave.
Time to press ahead.
Stop! This place is off limits. Leave.
You note her grimace of pain. Something is wrong with her legs.
Damn it! Don't look at me like that. You can stay. Just keep your hands to yourself, all right? I'd just fall back down. Legs are as steady as a foal's. Bloody potion! From the old lady in the cave. The one with the lotions and potions. To her credit, it worked. I'm as strong as a bugbear. And fearless. Course she also warned of side effects. Should have listened. Now I'm stuck guarding crates. all right. I guess being fearless won't help if an arrow comes flying right at me.
Action, not reaction.
I'll take this way.
Blade at the ready.
What to bring?
No one back home will ever believe this.
Did that? No, damn it. Still nothing. Maybe it just needs time to wear off. Fingers crossed the goblins don't return anytime soon. Oh, thank you. You'll still heal me, right? Wait, but... All right. Don't be long.
Right. I've got the food. Also, my dagger.
Something the matter?
I could use the target practice.
Keep your blades up, children. Again. Swing.
This is ridiculous.
Parry. And again. Swing and swing and... Oh.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Keep your blades up, children.
Shame the goblins didn't kill me, too.
Don't say that.
I'm just sad and bored.
Focus.
Feels like we're all waiting to die.
Is that everything? I think that's everything.
Any questions, children?
I wonder when the goblins will come.
You say that like you're looking forward to it.
All right, what now? What path lies before me?
Use the target practice.
Any questions, children? Again. Swing.
Come on, open up.
And again. Swing and swing and...
This is ridiculous.
What to bring?
This is a restricted area. Time to explain yourself, or this guard will be restricting you to a cell. The guard is impassive. Your little speech was unconvincing. The guard is impassive. Your little speech was unconvincing.
Don't waste a step. No hesitation.
Let me out, you bunch of softies!
And again. Swing and swing and...
Never get the smell out of my clothes.
Shame the goblins didn't kill me, too.
What will we do for work when we get to the city?
Say that.
I think I'd make a fine
Just
teacher.
sad.
Or a baker. Or a butcher. Sure. Blood exciting. I'm going to kill someone.
What's hiding here?
Hello, Petal. Need anything? Any lotions or potions?
As you recount your adventure, Auntie Ethel...
You poor pet! I see no... I've ne'er a potion or lotion here that could do it, but... Yes, I may have something at home. I've collected some... You'll have to stop by my house. Just let me mark it on your map. I'll be heading back. Now, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends. Hey, bother. Be careful on the road. Hello, Petal. Neat neighbor.
I have something to ask.
I'm just sad.
Druids.
Bored.
Who uses wooden tools?
Looking for steel? I have, well, something close. Of sort. Learned a lot in my time in... Alas, my offerings are far more humble these days. What I wouldn't do for best fools. Use that too. Your entire body is a weapon.
Shame the goblins didn't kill me, too.
Don't say that.
I'm just sad and bored.